Okay, so I've been thinking about. Okay. So no matter how good your shot is, no. So no matter how good your shot is, if you don't know the game and the game type specifically, you're not going to be able to be successful. So I thought that today, let's go over what I'm thinking while I'm playing. This is one of my better games. I had 18 kills in this one. We're not going to go through the whole thing because that would take forever, especially if I stop to do commentary. Well, not really commentaries, but stop and a little talk. So yeah, we're just going to jump into it. So right now, first thing you gotta remember, there's 4 people. So that means there's 3 lanes, okay? In pretty much every map, every competitive map, there's 3 lanes on the map, right? So if you have a 3v3, that means there's 1 person for each lane if that's how they choose to play it. But most of the time, that's not how they choose to play it. So since they're gonna be on offense, we're gonna be on defense. You also have to kind of know the map. Stronghold, it's a pretty viable thing to do, just to sit in the back spawn, because you can see the B bomb and you can see the A bomb, so you don't get caught out in the open. You can always watch each other's backs when you do that. That's not how we decided to play this game. So it looks like I can't really see the scoreboard that well, or the map, but I'm gonna go over here and watch the. I'm not sure what they call it. We call it bunker. I think it's called cave for other people. So, okay, so there's nobody here. Notice how I'm an AR, so I'm not going to just run and jump out there. This is a longer sight line, so you don't really want to have a VMP or a sub to watch it. So I checked my right side because that's going to be most of the time. And if they're not there, you can, when you already checked that spot, you see this part right here, which you can see my mouse. And then after I did that, I zoomed over here. So if they're not there already, you hear noise already happening over here to the right. So we flank over. People are already dying, so that means that they're going to probably make a hard A push. Okay, so we see one. Don't shoot. There we go. We got the other one. You don't want to shoot at the first one. A lot of the thing that people do, I call it pre-jacking, which is literally you might slightly see somebody, but you don't want to shoot at them yet, because that just means you're going to give away where you are and not be able to kill them unless you hit a God 1 burst, which isn't very likely in the situation I was at. So it'd be a lot better if I could stay hidden and try to get more intel, which is kind of what happened first, because if I would have shot the first dude and focused my aim on him, the other guy might have came back and shot me, because he wouldn't know where it was. Okay, so now it's a 1v2. Okay, again, I didn't shoot, so I don't really know where they am. He might have seen me, and that's why I'm staying a little bit passive, especially because I'm trying to play a statue. Okay, so he for sure sees me now. So notice I keep staring. He's just going to keep playing peekaboo with me, so it's just kind of keep staring at it so I don't get bursted. After he doesn't peek for a little bit, that probably means he's called me out, and he's just going to go find another spot to sit in. Okay, you got to check out your corners, but remember you only have 20 seconds left, so you kind of got to get ballsy and just make a play. This is not in my favor at all, but we'll see what happens. Kind of run around, find my spots. By now you kind of know that you're not going to get the defuse unless they're sitting on each other and you get like a lucky 2-piece. So yeah, that round didn't go my way, but it's a 1v2 with bomb down. I was all the way across the map. It's going to be a hard clutch unless they play it really stupid. So now we're on offense. I don't know why Theater does this stupid glitch thing where this map always stays up and around thing. Okay, so first off, somebody gets naded. So it's just because somebody gets naded, they're probably going to be more passive if they're a smart team because they already have the opening pick and it's going to be a 4v3. Since they're on defense now, for a normal thing, I'll hard aim this and depending on if somebody is going to watch my mid or not, I'll keep like moving from here. And then look at the cursor on the mini map. You can keep moving from here, watching this sight line, peeking back and forth between these 2 spots. Or I'll go over here, peek mid, come jump back. You want to keep going really fast because especially how timing works in this game, you might get screwed off of a bad timing call. But never jump out too fast and never jump too high because they can see you from, if you jump too high, they can see you from highway. And if they're jumping over the sniper from their spawn, they can see you there. Okay, there we go, I get the pick there. So now since I got the pick there, people normally don't send more than 1 person out that way, and if they do, they'll come out at the same time, so I'd see both of them at the same time, so they could trade, of course. Okay, so I got that kill, and we're going to move back to the middle. We see one, follow him out to the teammates. Notice how, I don't think I said that in the beginning, we have a trophy in the middle. I think that I threw it. Keep the trophy in the middle because they like to spam nades from here. It also works, it works from both sides. So I could throw a nade over there by them on the B-bomb to see if they're sitting in one of the corners. But since I'm sitting here, I want to have that trophy there. If not, I would have died right there. Okay, we got 8 bullets. Made him one shot. Calm out of the teammate. No reason to keep taking the gunfight that you might not win, especially if he runs away. Right now, I'm just trying to regain health, try to not get seen by anybody. If they do push this way, that's why I pulled out the gun, because they'd be faster, or they'd be closer, so I use the URK-5 instead of the M8. Keep checking my size. We don't want to be too aggressive yet. It's a 3v3 again. Okay, now it's a 2v3, so again, they can be more passive. So it looks like, okay, so we know there's one there. So by now, okay, that guy is just being really stupid. But picked that kill up anyway. So now we knew there was one on the B-bomb. After I heard him, he might be sitting in this corner over here, or he might have pushed up to go watch a B-bomb from their spawn. That should probably mean there's going to be one inside mansion somewhere, or at Lambo trying to watch the A-bomb, just in case we go in there.
MTL exhausted.
You really want to try to remember. Okay, so now we know he's either here or here. He called it out. I don't remember off the top of my head. From his position, and I think he died here, so he should be bottom by the couches. You always want to try to remember, like, especially when you're clutching, you want to think about what you would do in their situation. So, like, one of the big things that I do is if it's a 1v4, which of course you're not going to win much, 1v3 is more likely. Because it's a 1v3, people are going to start to get kill hungry, especially if you're not playing for money or you're playing just like GBs for just normal ladder matches. People are going to start chasing you, and so you shoot twice, and then there will be like 2 people who are going to fly at you basically, because everybody wants to get the kill because they assume you can't clutch it. Get 1 kill, and then do something like unpredictable, and that's how you're going to clutch that round. This is a 1v2 right here. Okay, so I see him, I heard him, we know, and notice how I didn't run away, because I knew that it's a 1v2, it's not in my, like, and there's 24 seconds, so I'm not in the better spot right here, so I need to do what I can to make this even and make it more close. So since while I have him in my sights, I have to do whatever I can to kill him.
Fight for the win.
Psychosis, walk in. Okay, we hit him once, gotta be aggressive, because you don't have any time to waste. And he's behind me. So, yeah, that was just, I thought I ran out the door, he didn't. It's a weird spot to hang out. My fault for not checking it, but I was kind of pressed on time, and if he would have gotten really far away, I would have had to plant the bomb anyways, because I think there's only about 10 seconds left. So yeah, I kind of had to rush my way through. I would have been smart to check that spot, but I didn't. Which, okay, I never like to go through this building to go to B, because there is no good way to get out if they're sitting there, because they can literally... see if I can get a better angle. They can like here, they can head glitch here, they can sit in this top corner, they can sit in a corner right here and just look out there. Sit by head glitch over here in this corner, lay down in that corner so we can't see them, look under both of these trucks, head glitch both of these trucks, sit over here by this thing, and we have this one little alley with no head glitches to go out of. It's like, unless you know for a fact they're not in the spawn, don't go here, because it's not going to work for you, unless you spam smokes, which nobody ever does. See, we tried to just sprint out because we were kind of desperate by then. We tried to sprint out. He got killed, so at least we know who that guy is. If we can get this trade 1-for-1, which we can't, it wouldn't have been that bad. I get 1. Try to hide. See, and this, okay, so this is another thing I was talking about earlier. You want to, since it's a 1v4 last round, right, and they know I'm hurt, I killed the first guy, go sit in a corner, because they're going to get cocky, and they're going to rush you, and so it's an easy kill whenever they just run it straight at you. Just be patient and wait for them to come to you. Just, like, I got that one. Pop Psychosis. But the problem is I have 24 seconds, have to plant the bomb or get 2 kills. And it takes me forever to check my corners out here. By this point, I said, screw it, I have to do something now because I don't have time to plant the bomb. We gotta get kills. Not in here. Jump around. Yeah, and the game's over. Okay, so let's remember, I'm not a pro by any means. I've had close to 500 games of UMG games and GBs on this game, on Black Ops 3. Played like 35 days game time. From pubs, private matches, UMG, GB, tournament, all that goodness. So I've played all of these maps a whole lot and spent a whole lot of time on them. and I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, because I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. And yeah, guys, have a good day. Hope this helped you.